Cut!
Hi everyone, I'm Amena and welcome back explorers to my vlog. Also, if you happen to be new here or are a repeat visitor, be welcome. Be sure to also look at the description below for all credits given. And with that said, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And of course, I wanted to talk about the different types of heroes you might find in manga specifically. Though honestly, you could find them in manga, you could find them in comics, you can find them in anime and cartoons even. Um, if you're really looking. But either way, uh, when you come right down to it, some of what you find in those medium, you can also find in Dungeons and Dragons. If you're really looking for it. But either way, there are so many different types of uh, heroic types. Though some of them don't always come off as heroic to begin with. But either way, I'm going to start by giving you the names and then go from there. Possibly give descriptions. But either way, um, when you come right down to it, there are one, uh, two, three, four, five different types that you might run across more often. First one, the genius. The second one, the hard worker. The third, the quiet and mysterious. The fourth, the heroic one. And the fifth one, the villainous. Uh, in other words, they everything they do seems to be villainous in nature. Yeah. So that's a lot, but those are the different types that you're more likely to run across. But I think what I'll do is, oh, I did find this information online, so I will be sure to add a link to the page so you can potentially read it on your own. I will not be giving you examples. You can look them up yourself. But when you come right down to it, the first heroic type of character is the genius. The genius are characters who possess extraordinary abilities or knowledge, often the main protagonist or a key ally. So, yeah, there's that. The hard worker is the second type. These characters often have a lack of talent but are driven by a strong desire to succeed and improve. So I'm pretty sure you've seen a number of those um, in a variety of places. The quiet and mysterious are characters who often, oh, they are characters who are often hard to approach, but possess deep inner strength and resolve. Also, these are more likely to be uh, the ones that are teachers or uh, allies or somebody who can solve difficult problems that the main hero can't, or something like that. I'm not sure how to fit it all, but yeah, that's the thing. And of course, we have the heroic characters who embody the ideals of heroism, often facing challenges and overcoming obst- obstacles to protect others. Wow. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. And finally, the most common one is the villainous or villainous characters who may initially appear as antagonists, but often reveal their true intentions as they develop throughout the story. That is a lot. And of course, when you come right down to it, there are so many different examples in manga, which I will not be tackling. But I will mention at least one uh, potential anime that may fall under it. But that's also an isekai type. And well, when you come right down to it, isekai type anime or mangas or whatever, that's usually where the protagonist uh, either dies and is reincarnated, or is summoned, or something to another world, a video game, a book they've read, or a story they've written. I, I, I think. But if we're talking strictly villainous characters, or villainous heroic characters, two different animes that I'm thinking about right now. Uh, First one, from bureaucrat to villainous, Dead is reincarnated. And quite frankly, when I saw that anime for the first time, I'm like, oh my god, he is trying so hard to be the villainous character only for him to fail badly, treating the heroine as like any parent would. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's right, but well, it's a it's a villainous isekai, so maybe. And then another one that I'm watching currently. Oh my god, the opening of it tells you exactly what's going on. Person wrote a story when she was younger. She dies, gets reincarnated, and uh, she wanted to be reincarnated or summoned to the world of her book that she forgot about. And, well, yeah, the first chapter that she wrote is all about the little sister trying to off the big sister, who is her self insert. Problem. She isn't reincarnated. in her book as the heroine. She's reincarnated as the villainous little sister who tried to kill her big sister. Um, and through some reasons, she winds up having to sometimes play the villainess in order to keep the big sister figure safe from being harmed. And no, I have not watched the entirety of it. And quite frankly, I do want to check to see if those anime are actually based on manga, which I'm pretty sure they are or might be. But either way, I think next time I will go to, well, next time I'll talk about the different heroes or whatever in dungeons. So, well, like Dungeons and Dragons. And yes, manga has a lot of that too. So, with all that said, I'm going to leave you all with this. If you have been enjoying my content, please feel free to leave a like and or subscribe. You can also leave a comment down below in the comment section. Be sure to hit that notification bell because YouTube doesn't always like to share. Be safe, be healthy, and as always, be true to you. Amena, signing out.